Greetings and welcome to Action Point Zero, where we delve into a world of magic, danger, and adventure. I'm Greg, your game master, and with me are the brave players.
Hello, I'm Bridie Corrigan. I play Pyra Parvus, who is a half-elf, half-dragonborn warrior. I nailed it that time.
You did.
You did, but so much doubt in your eyes.
Yeah.
I'm Henry Shields and I play Happy, the Sorceress Tortoise.
And I am Chris Leask and I play Whimsley Drake, who is a warlock elfman.
Great.
Yeah, that was right as well.
Yeah.
Also said with a lot of doubt, but nailed it as well. So, yeah.
Cool. Sorted. All right. Well,
Yeah, we've got
prepare
nothing to
yourselves as we begin another episode of Action Point Zero, number 9. So, events have led you on a quest to oppose the evil forces that have been gathering in the forest. Last session, you spoke to someone via a magical messaging item found on the body of the vanquished victor. Whimsley managed to fool the person into believing that he was talking to his subordinate. But then after a while, your deception faltered and he became aware of your interference. But with the information you gained from that conversation, you decided to seek out the ruins that are nestled somewhere in the Gorgo Beast's old territory. Unfortunately, your search for the Gorgo Beast's tracks proved pretty difficult. You rolled real bad. During your search, though, you stumbled upon a strange, lone, ancient archway in a pool of water, and you learned that when you stepped through the archway, you were magically pointed in the exact direction of whoever or whatever you were thinking about. And drinking the water had a similar effect. So that happened. Eventually, you found the tracks of the Gorgo Beast and followed them towards the ruins to the east. On your journey, you came across some wild popvine. This was also where you found Hormond, the briar warden who was caught in an old net trap. Whimsley swiftly severed the rope that was holding him aloft, and he fell to his freedom and unconsciousness.
Fair choice.
You revived him, and you spoke to him for a bit, and he informed you of the enemy encampment, which is where you're headed. He then helped guide you the rest of the way, hopeful that you'd help free his comrades that were captured. You then found yourselves approaching a Drakesbane post that was guarded by a few lizard men. The Drakesbane was the plant that keeps, the very stinky plant that keeps the Gorgo Beast at bay. You quickly took care of those guards, and you destroyed that Drakesbane plant in the hopes that the Gorgo Beast would be less reluctant to reclaim its territory. Moving on, you discovered the ruins on the other side of a large clearing. Here you spied shady-looking figures and undead, as well as forest dwarf prisoners being watched over by ghouls. You decided that freeing the prisoners would have to wait, and you began sneaking through this undead outpost towards the excavated entrance. So, this is where we pick up. So, you're in this expansive clearing. There's a small lake that lies in the center. There are the remains of large animal carcasses around, and stones and fallen trees. The air is filled with a scent of rot, partly due to the reanimated dead that patrol the area. At the northern side of the water, you can see the ancient ruins, but closer than that are numerous undead, small groups of cloaked men and women. The sun has set. The place is eerily lit by the moon, a few burning torches, and the small amount of light reflected off the planetary belt that arcs across the night sky. So, currently, where we left it last time, Pyra and Happy were in sneak mode, hiding behind some carcasses, these big, huge, rib cages and stuff, and some stones.
Yeah.
While Whimsley, who's disguised himself as...
Is that your zombie face?
No, right.
He's very
Slutty zombie.
Someone's
You're like a camp painter. I imagine you've got a paintbrush in there.
One of those French berets on.
Oh, yeah. So, yes, you're in your zombie painter attire, and
Whimsley's got off the fucking deep end.
and you're shuffling towards the centre of this outpost. All right.
Okay.
Who begins?
Ooh!
I just want to see if you wanted to say anything. Right now, you're kind of a bit separated. That's how we
Yeah.
last.
So I'm on my own.
Just
I
to
can't
be
talk.
clear, we're heading into the ruins. He's going to the campfire.
I believe you're all heading to the ruins, but you have to make it through the
different ways.
outpost.
Different ways
In a
through.
different
I bring
ways.
my boots to Pyra.
That's right.
yeah.
So we're just
Yeah.
sneaking.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. So if this was a computer game or a TV series, this is like the sneak level
Yeah.
where like people are on patrol and stuff, and you're choosing your moments to move through, and you're just hoping your disguise fools them and you go unnoticed. Mm-hmm. So therefore, even though your rolls were really good last time, there's still going to be a skill challenge. Okay. All right. So.
How can I ask you a question, Greg? How much does Whimsley know the undead? Not like does he know the community? Like, is he in charge of the union? But what I mean is are we talking, Walking Dead kind of like they're like zombies like, ugh, or are they like civilized? Like what are we talking? Zombies
From the ones
in this
you've
world?
encountered, like you fought some of these ones, and the ones you're looking around, no roll required or anything. They seem to be kind of the shuffly, mindless kind.
But we could have it.
But when they wanted to, when you fought them, they moved quickly.
They move quickly.
Yeah.
Are they conversationalists?
Not that you've learned so far.
Okay.
Are you going to start a conversation?
I was going to try and talk my way through, yeah, but turns out I don't think they can.
I'd say go for it.
Yeah, but they're also not going to appreciate
Have you-
my artist.
Have you given yourself a zombie name to introduce yourself as?
Claude Van Damme Stephen.
Claude Van Damme Stephen. Okay, so Happy's crawling along, occasionally stopping, retracting, becoming a rock, and then crawling again.
That's good.
Fantastic.
That's his method.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
I'm sort of like, I'm stealth creeping in my boots, and every time he becomes a rock, I just duck behind him.
nice. Oh, okay. So you stick together and you. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sometimes I just get on his back, and then as he moves, I'm just on his back. On his back. And then I get behind him again. Yeah.
Okay.
We're working as a pair.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And I'm just wandering through like, excuse me, good to see you again.
You've misinterpreted zombie as you asked me a Frenchman.
Excuse me, good to see you again. And patting them on the back. Like, nice to see you. I'm making my way through very confidently.
So confident.
This is great.
This is great. Okay.
He did roll a 21, so that has to work.
Well, no, that
Brilliant.
that was for my disguise.
This is a skill challenge, so because of your rolls being so good last time, the DC has been lowered and adjusted because I didn't want to ignore your good rolls last time.
Okay.
But if you do extra well here, maybe there'll be extra benefits.
Great.
So we got a couple of stealth checks here.
Yeah.
I know that usually means
We need to do
disadvantage.
different stuff though.
But
But maybe yours is more kind of acrobatic-y because you're kind of bouncing around and hiding.
Can I do that?
yeah, we can make that as an agility kind of
Or
based thing.
athletics?
Yeah.
Or agility? Yeah, acrobatics?
Yeah.
And you can do stealth.
And I'm doing stealth.
Ooh, though your armor, I believe, acrobatics, you have disadvantage.
Didn't you take off your
But
armour?
I didn't.
Oh yeah, no, because you've got the boots on now, so it's just normal.
The boots are just for
The
stealth.
boots.
Ah,
just for
Bollocks. So
stealth.
I should stealth.
You should
oh,
stealth.
God,
You should
but then
stealth,
what
that's
can
fine.
you do?
Are you stealth and I'll animal? They'll just think I'm a big tortoise. Animal
That's
check.
true, actually.
How well I can embody a tortoise.
that's true. Actually, sorry. Side note. So there are tortoises that don't speak, that are like normal tortoises, but then there's also you.
Yes.
What do you think of them?
Fuck those guys. But they're idiots. They're rubbish conversation. We think of them as a sort of second-class citizens. Trying to talk about them, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. Yeah.
So you just kind of mocking them the way you're doing it.
I'm pretending to be like a really stupid tortoise. One of those tortoises that can't even speak. Like, fucking idiot. Oh, I'm going to go eat some dandelions. To be fair, those are good.
You're really
Okay.
good at that. You're really good at pretending to be a
be a
normal tortoise.
Yeah, just a big fat one.
All right. So you two start moving along. Every now and
Yeah.
then you shuffle quickly and then get down on all fours when you think there's any eyes on you.
be a tortoise.
And you just quickly darting from place to place, sometimes behind a happy, sometimes behind a rock.
Yeah.
Waiting for something, a zombie to shuffle past. let's get your rolls. So please roll your.
Do it separately. What should my roll be?
Yours. Oh, sorry, we didn't clarify that. Yours, I reckon, would be
Charming.
Can I roll a
deception
Yes.
or
Influence?
Well,
yeah, I'll allow influence. Yeah. All right, what do we get?
8.
8. Do I add that one or that one?
Stealth one.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
15.
15.
I've unionised these. I've done very well.
We have failed though. Happy's taken it too far. He can't keep his mouth shut. So he's going, "Oh, I'm a big stupid tortoise."
Yeah, and actually, I'm not used to the shoes, so every time I'm like creeping, they're just like clinking
Making a lot of
around.
noise.
Yeah,
I'm a tortoise, everyone. Just a regular tortoise.
it does so badly.
So yes, so that happens with you guys. You're kind of shuffling along, and you get lost in those moments, and you catch yourself from time to time as you see figures turning in your direction, and you're kind of dimly lit, so you catch yourself and you like stay still. At one point, a cloaked figure starts heading in your direction, but then they hear this. And they turn and they get a little distracted, giving you time to move to a different area
Great.
as your convincing zombie friend is making himself known. So you kind of helped each other out there.
Oh,
Welcome.
wow!
You're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you, Claude.
Van Damme, Stephen.
But unfortunately, because you failed that skill challenge, the encampment is now on alert.
Oh,
They now know something unaccounted for is lurking in the shadows. And you see these cloaked figures kind of stop talking to each other and pointing in different directions, and the patrols start to increase. Yeah,
Can I do something?
you can.
Okay. Can I? Is any of the guards near me?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go up to one of the guards,
Yeah, one of the kind of humanoid, the cloaked ones, or yeah, sure.
and I'm gonna be like, "Excuse me, sir. You see that zombie?
sombre.
You see that
Sombre.
Sombre.
In a sombrero.
Riding a little zombie donkey. And then one of the zombie over there. I believe he's going Scottish now.
Oh my
He's all
God.
over the place. He's having a nightmare. I believe he is an intruder, and I'm going to cast command
Okay.
on this guard. And what I'm trying to do is to persuade him to basically go and make a big scene and arrest this zombie or whatever.
Yeah.
So that
Arrest the
the
zombie.
distraction's happening there, so we can just move in the cave.
Okay. Cool.
Is it a Spanish zombie?
All right. Even though you approach this cloaked figure, and as you get closer, you see this kind of large reptilian kind of snout. And it's a dragonborn, with like this dark blue skin, and it turns to you and scowls as you approach, and he looks at you very confused. What? But then you cast command. So roll your spell check.
23.
23.
Oh,
Absolutely nailed it.
yes.
So can I ask a question for Action Point Zero fans? No, sorry. DC 20 fans.
Yeah.
Because this isn't combat, it's one MP, mana point. Do I...
You don't spend mana out
Also,
of
yeah,
combat.
you're not spending mana point. Yes.
Great, okay, great. So that's
just doing
one
it.
round.
This is just flavour.
But yeah, basically we just do what I do.
Yeah.
So...
There might be some other instances like this where it might take some mana, but because this is kind of entwined with the skill challenge kind of thing, I'm going to allow it.
It's zombie flavor.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So you approach this person, you cast command, and as you see his eyes dilate, and then he blinks and goes, "Zombies can't talk. That one's talking.
Oh.
Quick!" As what he was about to say to you, he now says about a different zombie.
Oh, great.
The
Despite
Spanish zombie.
clarifying with me before you're doing this, the zombies can't talk. But your spell worked.
Great.
Yeah. And you
worked
see it's a
really
bit
well.
more clear, and then you just see out the corner of your eye two shadowy figures like dart across from a rock to another carcass, and you think your friends are in the clear for now.
Okay, great. And I look at you guys and I'm like,
Nailed it.
fuck is wrong with you? Okay, let's go.
What's happened?
I think he's gone mad.
I think he's gone
But that
too
was towards
far.
the cave.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Come on then.
Okay.
And I'm going to start shuffling as well towards the cave.
Cool. All right. So this takes quite some time, and you start moving through. Just the light from the torchlights kind of shines off you from time to time. You keep working together. You wait for moments for him to do his zombie French moaning, and eventually you get to the other side of this big encampment, and you've passed these kind of small makeshift tents, these various ghouls and zombies that are shuffling around, these cloaked figures that are now all moving around. They're on high alert now, but it's kind of worked in your favour as they've now, their clumps have moved, spread out so you can move through. And yeah, you've moved past the clump of prisoners, and you're now on the other side, and you find yourself quite close. The other side of this lake, as you move around the side, to the excavated entrance of these ruins. You can see the tops of these ruins kind of entangled in vines and trees and foliage. But you've made it across. Hopefully, no one's aware.
Okay, we made it. That was really easy.
How was that for you?
It's fantastic. We almost were approached, but I think you did a bit of distraction and.
I did.
Well done.
You really slam your feet down, didn't you?
She's got a heavy gait.
I'm getting used to them. It's, they're a size too small.
Well,
You're a size too small.
You think I have smaller feet
You
than
do have smaller feet than me. I've decided.
What size of feet are you?
12.
12. What do we measure here again in?
So you
In furlong.
12 furlong.
Yeah, but the length of fur.
Oh, a furlong. A long,
that's
long fur.
really
Long
small
fur.
then.
Sorry, long
12
fur is
long
what I
furs.
meant. 12 long furs.
12 long furs. About the size of a foot.
Yeah. The size of a foot.
Yeah.
Normal foot.
Small feet here, don't we?
She's got big feet. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah, no. Ooh. Shall we?
Yeah, let's go in the ruin.
So you have this conversation safely behind a large mound of earth.
Oh, good. Loudly in front of the zombie.
Because yes, here, large stones and mounds of earth mark the recent uncovering of worn stone steps that descend into darkness. And there's a stale breeze that drifts up from below. And you can just hear, just in the distance, you can see the shadowy figures moving around. But you're pretty much in the clear, and you feel eyes fell upon you as you were still shuffling over. But then they thought you were just another zombie who'd been sent out to look in that direction.
Okay, great.
Let's descend. Let's go in. Sneakily.
Very sneakily.
Heel toe,
I'm
right?
trying.
Heel toe.
Heel
Heel
toe.
toe.
Heel toe. Heel toe. All right. Try my best.
The steps don't descend too far. It's only a minute or two until you're at the bottom. And shortly you come to a large stone door, covered in clumps of earth still, with strange misshapen markings all over it, strange symbols that you don't recognise. And it's sealed shut at the moment.
Were we supposed to give a signal to the Hallman?
I think we should
after
only do
we've
that if
done
we're in trouble, right?
Okay.
Or what do you
I don't
think?
think he's going to be much help. If I'm honest.
I don't know.
He got caught in a net.
He did get caught in a net. It's true, but
Beaten by string and rope, or
I
whatever
saw
net's made out.
some bicep under there,
Under that.
under whatever he was wearing.
He saw some bicep. That doesn't
Yeah.
indicate
Watching
someone's a
him
great
change.
fighter.
I think, but
You have feet.
You've been
you can't
watching
seem
him
to walk.
change.
No.
You saw Hallman under his clothes.
just when you pulled him from the net, I got a glimpse of bicep. I'm just saying he might not be as weak as we think. We've got to give the boy a chance.
I think you're a
Pyra,
very...
you shouldn't be glimpsing.
Sorry,
Pyra.
it was a glimpse. When was the last time a glimpse hurt anybody? We've been on the road for a long time.
We have been on the road for a long time.
Have you glimpsed at us?
You've not glimpsed in my show, have you? No. No, good. I'm very sensitive about the insides of my shell.
Well, it's just you, isn't
You're
it?
hoarding
It's
everything.
just you.
I'm in there, you know.
What's under there?
Soft and vulnerable in there.
So
We've
squishy.
been on the road too long.
We've been on the road too long. Boys,
Who's gonna?
boys, what do you think these symbols mean?
I don't know when I touch them. I'm just.
You can go for it.
I'm touching them all.
Yes.
What is it?
His hands melt off.
Feels like stone. rough stone.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Yeah.
stone, but what about...
Read the symbols? Can we
yeah.
tell what they...
No, I'm not going to make you a roll for something that you just don't know. They're just kind of strange
Just
shapes,
don't
and like some
know.
depict kind of strange creatures and something with like many eyes. There's
You know who
Much
likes eyes?
The big chap.
Yeah,
Thyronax.
Thyronax. Yeah.
He's all about the
Oh.
eyes.
He does love the eyes. You
does.
put them in people's mouths. I take out my easel. What do you?
Oh,
You've got an easel?
You've got an easel now.
Since when have you had an
you
easel?
don't have an easel.
Well, it's just my arm. I take out my arm.
I've got 10
and
sheets
I
of
just
parchment.
paint the door.
Oh.
Okay.
Just so we can remember, but also so I can send pictures back to my lover.
Okay.
All right, yeah. It takes some time, and yeah, you guys really embrace the atmosphere and the stakes and stuff, but you wait for
For a painting to be done.
for a painting. You can still hear kind of the sounds of every now and then. You can hear something like shuffling close by, but they don't descend the stairs.
There's higher stakes than I thought. Should we go in?
We should. But don't forget to sign your painting.
Oh, that's true.
All the best artists put a signature at the bottom.
Jean-Claude Van Steven.
Lovely. Very good. Let's head in.
Down we go. And is it dark down there?
It's pretty dark right now. Right now, we haven't opened the door yet, but
Okay, let's open the door first.
okay.
Who's going to open the door?
I'll open it. I can see in the dark.
Oh, great.
10 feet or something. 10 spaces.
All right. You push on the door, and it grinds pretty loudly.
Uh-oh.
That's not great, is it? It's not ideal.
But you control it, and you manage all to slip through.
Slip.
Great.
Slip in.
But as soon as you let go of the door on the other side, it closes behind you.
Is there a door handle on the other side?
There is.
Okay.
That's
So we can get
fine.
back
The
out.
handle on this door.
Very large.
Oh, I was thinking like a little
Huge doors and tiny little
Little
doors.
doorknob.
cheap fittings here. It's too.
And on the other side, you find yourselves in a large entry chamber, ancient entry chamber. It looks very ancient and worn. There are roots, horrible thorny roots that seem to kind of climb down the sides of the walls and into some of the floor of this area. There's strange green light from a few, sconces, large sconces along the wall that lights this place. But there are also more of these strange markings. These ones seem to, on these walls, bits of them missing because of time. But they seem to depict cloaked figures, strange creatures, scenes of feasting, scenes of torture, revelry. It's all quite eerie. And also you see ahead of you this large, hulking figure. It seems to be made of bark, earth, and bone. And as that door shuts behind you, this figure turns, as well as two skeletal figures with each one with two large bone daggers in their hands.
Oh.
Hollow eyes, empty sockets, and they all look upon you. And wait.
Will you stay still?
Is there anything near me, like a crate or anything like that?
No.
There's nothing there.
There's a bit of rubble.
Guys,
I'm just going to go up against the wall as a zombie and just go to the toilet as if I thought this was the toilet.
You're going to pee
And
against the wall.
just act as if, just nod.
You're going to nod at them and piss against the wall. That's what you've decided to do.
My logic was like, why would a zombie be down there? And he'd be like, he's
Why
just
would
gone
he
in the
just wander
door,
down
gone
to
to go
go
to
to the
use the
toilet?
bathroom. He's just chosen the wrong room.
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to walk over, nod, go up against the wall, and
I just still assume it is a toilet, even though it's clearly not a toilet. He's picked the wrong room and continued as if it's the right room.
Right.
You do that.
Was this what you were looking for? Is it? That's the right
This is great.
answer.
This is
yeah?
great. This is good. This is fantastic
Yeah.
storytelling. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
So
Fantasy.
in silence, you watch Whimsley just step to the side. There's this tension in the air. Just the sound of trickling down a wall as this area of stone just darkens and steams. These figures all
man with a penis in his hand.
Pick on someone your own size.
You can't help it.
And this figure starts hulking its way towards you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Surely you have disadvantage because you've got your trousers down. Your dick
Hang on, I
in your
just took it out
hand.
the top. I didn't pull them down around my fucking ankles.
I think
You don't always see your trousers fully down when you pee. All the way.
so. For the first round of combat, Whimsley is exposed.
You've exposed yourself.
As in, you can't get your dick back in.
Fighting to put his dick away.
Right, initiative, let's do this. Oh, God, so, disadvantage on the initiative.
No.
Oh my god, I can't breathe.
No, you're exposed.
Fighting to put his
You're
dick
exposed,
away.
so then for a round, attacks on you have advantage.
God, why do none of our ideas ever work?
Oh, that's so funny.
Wow. Ooh. Someone spend their pocket money, haven't they, Greg?
Look at the map, everyone.
All right, so
Hey, we've moved up in the world.
We have.
Look at
Not
that.
just Greg's drawing.
you're not just like panic scribbling.
Instead of paying us, we're just buying Greg more fun shit to play with.
That's cool.
Right. So
That's me.
Whimsley appears against
Against the wall, yeah.
this wall.
What are those purple
What's
things?
that? What are those big
So
things?
these are kind of weird,
The roots.
weird thorny roots that
Yeah.
kind of like have kind of pierced this broom.
Am I hidden?
No, they're kind of like knee height.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
Do they affect us?
They look a bit sharp.
Decoration.
They
Guess
look a bit
if you
sharp.
fall into them.
Maybe be careful of those.
Are you guys happy with that positioning there?
Thrills with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fine.
And so this figure here, like this is the best thing I could do to represent it. But as I said before, it's like bark and earth and bits of bone that kind of are a bit shown as well, and it's kind of shifting around and moving.
Oh, very cool.
And then these two skeletal figures are much like their tokens there. These kind of cloaked skeletal figures with two large daggers. Right. Oh yes, we haven't rolled for initiative yet.
Have you?
Ooh!
Go on, Brian.
What'd you get?
Natural 20.
Fantastic!
16.
14.
16,
Wow.
14. You definitely beat the encounter DC, the initiative DC.
Great.
So that is Pyra acting first. And because you got a natural 20, a critical success on the initiative, it means that, well, first of all, you beat the initiative by 5 or more, so 2 of you can go first before the first enemy.
Wow.
So that'll be Pyra and Happy. Write
Yeah.
that down. And then, Pyra, you have advantage on a single check during the first round of combat.
Oh.
So you've got an advantage on one of your checks. That can be an attack or whatever else.
Great.
Well, that's lovely.
Yes.
Wonderful. That's very good. Let's-
So yes, you're in this large, ancient entry chamber to these ancient ruins. Whimsley, you're still
Exposed
midstream.
Jesus, damn it.
And these undead figures are beginning to advance on you. But Pyra, you are battle ready, and you're expecting something. You are not shaken by Whimsley's behaviour, and you're ready to act first. What would you like to do?
Great. I'm going to. I mean, we've got to just attack them, haven't we?
right.
They look pretty aggressive.
Oh God.
There's also a sort of familiarity of this large hulking figure. It's very golem-like. Seems to be constructed by stuff, earth, bone, and bark. Much like the golem you fought in the first session.
Yes.
Oh, the
I
first
don't
ever
remember
episode.
that at all. So
Number 1.
Number one.
yes.
Do we remember if they were quite susceptible to fire or anything?
This one's like rock and earth. and stuff.
Rock and
is it
earth
like
and bone.
earth
This
and
one looks more complicated than the one
Well, you know
that
what
the
you
goblin
can,
had put together.
What you can do is analyze creature. can spend an action point to do an insight check and
That is
try
true.
and learn about
War
it.
tactics kind of thing.
Well, I also have this thing called Know Your Enemy, where I can observe or interact with it for a minute during combat, or spend 1 AP. Or spend 1 AP in combat to assess the creature. And when I do, the GM you can tell me if stats are higher, lower, or the same as mine.
Ooh, okay.
In
if you
my
wanna do that.
agility PD, is that useful?
Yeah.
Might
So I've
be
got to
useful,
start
so.
attacking it, or I can, I could spend 1 AP now to try and assess the creature
Like that.
I think it's a
and
really
learn
good
some
idea.
stats.
Okay, yeah, that's what
I
I'm doing.
believe that's a warrior thing that I just haven't done yet.
Yeah, go. Why not?
So yeah, we'll say during that awkward kind of silence, that tense moment, you were
That
already
tense
like,
moment while he was pissing, I was like assessing, I mean, I think you're supposed to interact, but given that we're in combat now, I'll spend.
yeah, you still
I'll
spend that AP. Yeah,
spend
yeah,
an
yeah.
AP.
Is it a check? Do you have to roll a thing to?
It just says when you do, the GM will tell you if the following stats are higher, lower, or the same as yours: might, agility, PD, PDR, and HP.
Okay.
So it's just
So
whether
you
it's
got all of
higher
them?
or
All of
lower
them?
than mine.
Yeah.
That's what it
Doesn't say a choice of one of them.
suggests.
Yeah, all of them.
Wow, I like.
But you don't tell me exactly the number, I think. You just tell me if it's higher or lower than me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Because that makes it unique from analyzed creature, where you
Yeah.
get one. This
Okay.
gets makes you go, oh wow, amazing.
So it might not be. So. Might.
Okay.
So I'd be looking there.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Now I need to know.
My might is 1.
Oh. It's his higher.
Agility, 2.
It's his lower.
Ooh.
Lower. So does that mean that we
Stiff
would
knees.
then be best to use those things against it?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Right, okay. PD,
Physical defense. Yours is
16.
It's his lower.
Ooh.
It seems to be like slower moving, a bigger target lumbering
Mm.
around.
PDR.
physical damage resist. Yours is 1.
+1, I think you have.
Right,
You have 1.
right.
It is lower.
Okay.
And HP.
0, I'd assume, guys.
HP.
It is higher.
Yeah, right, okay. Right, there you are. Hope that's helpful, everyone.
Good to know.
Right, that's been
Strong
spent.
boy with no agility.
Low agility.
It's got, it's just not that much physical defense.
Okay.
Great.
All right.
Yeah, you like assess its movement and you just take that all
Smash
in.
it
Okay.
up.
Yeah, great.
All right, so I'm taking-
Awesome. That's one action point. You've still got 3 more.
I have. All right. I'm gonna attack it.
Yeah, get in there.
All right. You're just going to run up to it.
I'm gonna attack it and a power attack it
All right.
with my sword.
What's your speed?
It's 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah.
So go on, run straight out.
5. Yes. Yeah, so 5 or 4. Yeah. I'm gonna attack and power attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
But you naturally have advantage. So you can roll twice. Don't you?
I do now.
Yeah.
Oh, because of your critical success on the initiative.
Yeah.
So
So you
one of
get
your
advantage,
checks you can roll with advantage.
Yep.
Yeah, great.
And I had that. Yeah.
And are you using your stamina for the power attack, or are you using your AP for a power attack?
I shall use a stamina point, so I'll do the attack. Power attack, I'll use a stamina. And then,
That would
as well, can you do this at the same time, a save maneuver as well?
It might cost some
More AP.
action point.
Yeah.
But you have that available
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You can use multiple maneuvers.
Yeah, I believe
right?
so. Yeah.
So, is it wearing anything?
No, it just seems to be made up of all these different kind of.
I know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you're
yeah.
trying to do. You're trying to get his cock out as well.
I'm trying to expose him so that he feels as vulnerable as you. Maybe I try and stab him in like the lower regions so that he feels as exposed. I'm trying
Yeah.
to expose him.
Okay, I'm trying to expose it.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I'll
you
spend
got a
an
maneuver
AP.
that exposes. Amazing. Great.
Yeah, save maneuver. Right, so attack first.
So yeah. So you roll with advantage.
Okay. 16.
16.
Hey.
That hits.
Plus 4, right, for my attack. So
Oh, plus
20.
4. That is a heavy hit.
20.
Hey.
Heavy hit. And then for the expose, is that the same, or do I roll again?
Oh no, is that a save? He's got to do
Yeah,
a
it's a save, yeah.
save, physical save.
Yeah.
Ooh, he most certainly succeeds.
Ah, okay. So he's not exposed, guys.
19 on the die.
So you just tugged at his trousers.
Was it a power? Was it a power attack as well? Wasn't it?
It was a power attack.
Cool.
the
So
first
that's
time.
3 damage.
Nice.
3 damage.
3
Great.
damage.
Hopefully it's only
I
got
still-
A lot of
9.
health, though. We know he's got a lot of health.
Right.
Yeah. So you run up and you just jam your sword into its crotch area.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem to react in much of a way at all
Okay.
in pain or whatever. The way it seems like pain isn't really an issue for this undead monstrosity.
I might. Right. So can I use my final action point to run back away again? Is that not a good thing to do?
I don't think
You've
you all
used all
have
your
one now.
movement to
You've
get
used it all. Because you used
Oh, you can't use movement twice.
You used move. You did the first one was the check, then
Movement.
movement, and then attack, then power attack on top of that, and then you also did the other maneuver. So you've used all your things.
Yeah.
If I use a stamina.
Stamina point you used as well.
one
Yeah.
Stamina point, but that would still be 5 actions, and the stamina giving you 5.
And I can't use my other stamina point.
You haven't got a stamina point now.
I've got 2
You
stamina
can use
points.
one
When
per
we
turn. I
leveled
believe.
up.
But you can only use those for maneuvers and stuff. Right?
Got you.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Done.
cool.
That's
All right.
me.
Remind ourselves of combat.
Yeah,
That was
good,
That was
good.
good.
No. That's good. We're
Yeah, so
learning.
Pyra
for
just
everyone at home.
runs in, jams your sword in, and sees that like lack of reaction, and that and already you just immediately you just get this horrible scent of rot. But great, awesome. Next up, it is Happy's turn.
Oh, I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt.
Alrighty.
So it cost me 1 AP to do. I'm going to spend an action point as an enhancement to up the damage on it. Makes it 2 action points. I don't think there's anything else I can do with that, so that's it. I do a big old lightning shot.
Nice.
All right.
Godzilla lights
Oh,
up,
yes.
up the spine, up his shell, and then fire lightning out of his mouth. Brrr. At the
Fantastic.
guy. And this is spell check against his physical defense. And my spell check is +4, so 16.
16. That is a hit, not a heavy, but a hit.
Hit, so that's 3 damage, I believe.
3 damage. Amazing.
Goodish.
3 and 3.
Right.
Is he wearing metal armor? He's not wearing metal
No.
armor.
There is not. No.
Not wearing any metal armor. So that's 2 action points. And then I don't really know what to do with the rest. So
You can move. You can do.
I can
You
move,
can
I can do
dodge, you
stuff.
can
I
Try
guess
and push him over.
push him over. I mean, I could tackle him. I run over to him and I tackle him.
All right. I believe your movement is slower than the others. I believe your movement is 4.
Ooh,
Is
you're
it?
right, because I'm a tortoise. So I
Oh.
can't reach him. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then stop. In which case, I'll just move around. So I want to go. I want to head east, yeah, and north a little bit, yeah, next to that thing exactly. So I'm sort of putting Pyra between me and him.
Thanks, mate.
You're the tanky person, and I'll analyze creature, which I
Okay.
think is actually a knowledge roll. I got.
All right. Yes. Knowledge roll.
So do I have to pick any of the intelligence? Knowledge is like all my knowledge is the same. It's all -2.
Good.
Well, roll your thing, and you've got a DC 10.
Oh yeah, terrible. 3.
Really, unfortunately, yeah, you've never seen a beast like this before. Like you can definitely see it's been constructed from all these different elements, but you don't know much about that.
Oh, okay. Don't know.
All right. Next up, it is this brute's turn. So yes, with your sword still in it, and it goes to slam you.
Oh my god. And I can't raise shield or anything, can I?
Oh yeah, you've got action.
No, yeah. At the end of your turn, all your action points come back.
Yeah.
So I could raise shield?
Da-da. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, sorry.
I don't get my stamina.
That is.
when you do a normal attack.
Ooh, that is a 21 to hit.
Oh, wow.
What does
Even though
raise
I've got my
shield do?
raised shield up.
Well, that would lower it by 2.
Does that
Oh,
do
no.
physical defense reduction,
A
damage
creature within
reduction,
one
or
space,
is it?
including yourself, gets targeted by an attack. You reduce the damage by your shield's PD.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's
Oh, you
good to
reduce the
do.
damage. Great.
Okay,
Yeah.
so fine. So I get hit. You said 21, right?
Yeah. So is that heavy? Heavy. So yeah.
Heavy.
So that would be 3 damage.
But you reduce it. But you have physical defense 1 anyway.
But heavy hits bypass that. Yeah, heavy hits bypass that. But however, you raise your shield as you see it's incoming, and boom, it kind of jars your shoulder, and you've got to tense, but you only take 1 damage because of that instead of 3.
Okay, great.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
That's very good.
So yeah, it slams you, and then its other hand just tries to grab you by the waist.
Oh!
I need you to roll a martial check. So plus your martial, which I believe is +4.
Wait.
Plus 4.
Okay. 12 plus 4, 16.
16. That does not beat its 18, and it has gripped you tight around the waist. This huge hand. One hand seems to be more earthy. The other one, you can feel bits of bone sticking out of it.
Oh, God.
And then it's going to squeeze. So that, because you grappled, it would usually have advantage, but it's doing that twice, so it's straight roll. Squeeze, you cannot resist. You feel your armor creaking.
Guys,
And it lifts you up and attempts to throw you.
Oh,
no.
And I'm just going to double check the rules of
can
throw.
no one help me? No one do a little in-betweeny help?
No, we don't do really in between. Henry, shields!
So,
Drop my dice.
Pyra, I need you to roll another martial check.
I can't help you right now. Or ever, really, but
10.
Yeah, no.
10.
Oh, no.
That's not great, is it?
No, it definitely beats you by 5. So you are thrown 1 additional space. So you get thrown 3 spaces.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Into the thing.
no.
Oh, we said don't go in there.
Oh, no.
You just suddenly get lifted up and then thrown to the side, and you
This is not good.
fall into these sharp roots and vines, and you take 1 piercing damage.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
God, okay.
That's all of its action points. And next up is Whimsley.
Okay, so I'm like, oh, fucking. Come on, Whimsley, you fucking idiot. And I'm gonna, first action point, I'm gonna run back round. I'm just gonna try and get as near as possible as I can to him. It's about there, yeah. And I'm just like, don't fucking embarrass yourself like that again. And I'm going to launch guiding bolt. So as I'm like trying to tuck my bits in, I'm not even, I'm just kind of focused on that. And out of my talisman, suddenly a burst of light comes out and hits it in the eyes.
All right, go for it.
Nice.
Oh, 23.
23. That is certainly a hit, and that is
That's 2 action points.
a brutal hit.
Way! So that is, sorry, just to bear with maze. So a flash of light streaks towards hit. The target takes 3 radiant damage.
Nice.
But does it take more? Because
As it hits it, it reels, and bits of flesh and earth and bone just continue to like singe and crumble a bit as you. That sort of damage seems to hurt it a lot more.
so was that
Radiant
5
damage.
then? Yeah. Huh? Radiant damage. But also, just to remind me, sorry, gang, it was 3 to hit, but because it's heavy, that's another 2 on top of that?
Yeah,
Does it work
yes.
Again?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's 5. That took 5 damage.
Oh, amazing.
1 more for heavy, 2 more for brutal, right?
Jeez, yeah.
Is that the way it works? I cannot remember.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so,
So hit
that
your
would be
base
hit-
damage, heavy,
3.
another, brutal, another.
Oh, great.
This
So
was a
that was
heavy hit,
5.
so it's +1.
Great, and then what I'm going to do. Oh, okay. So I can't really do anything.
That was pretty good, though.
What do you mean? That was amazing.
Oh, hang on a second.
That's
You're
amazing.
next to me, aren't you?
Yeah. But I'm
my
in the
last action,
bushes,
I
but
get to
yes.
help die.
All right, cool.
So I guess it's going to be like I don't know how to help you yet. But can it? Because that's the whole point of the help die. Is you're supposed to be like, this is how I can help you. But can I help at the time? Can we like we'll do it retrospectively?
Well, no, how are you helping her right now? How are you helping
Oh,
her?
that's how you have to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Okay. I guess
up.
I'm holding on to myself. And as I'm there, I'm just like, I whip off my belt and I throw it to you to help you get out of the thorns better. But my trousers fully fall down.
You remain exposed. Great, fantastic.
If you want to be exposed for another time.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
great. So
kind of
and I
going
grab it
along
and
the
I'm
pants journey.
standing up again?
Yeah, it kind of helps you get up a bit, and you have that help die. So that'll, on your turn, you can use that
I
for
can
an
use that.
attack or to get out.
Yeah.
Thank
Nice.
you.
So
I'm
yeah,
up.
that's a D8.
I'm up. Right, okay.
All right.
Yeah. So now skeletons?
Now it is the Bone Dagger's turn. Now, there's one thing about you guys going earlier, and now it means the 2 of them act at the same time as well. So, yeah. So
We didn't
you
use our
fought.
advantage well.
No.
We got the
we
shit out
didn't.
of us a bit.
You fought these skeletons. We fought kind of undead skeletons before in the forest. They seem to lumber around and come these clumsy swings at you and stuff. These ones drop down into like a ninja-like stance and run with precision
Oh. Straight at me.
Uh-oh.
And straight at... Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That's right. I got a big one coming up.
Well, technically, it's one. This one's first, but that one's going to run to that. All right. And yes, it is one action to move. One. Thing.
Two.
And it's going to slash at you. And it's going to attempt to make you bleed.
Ooh.
And then with his last action point, gives yourself advantage. Shit, terrible. Terrible. It doesn't cut you deep. But I still need you to make a physical save.
Physical save.
The top two.
So these 20.
20.
Hey.
You resist. Yeah, it was no damage. You managed to shift, even though you're kind of struggling through this to right yourself. You managed to shift a bit of your armor in the way, and ting, it sparks off.
Yes.
So you're not
That's all
bleeding.
pulling me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It
Yeah,
just goes,
just out the time. And you see it cuts deep into one of the roots, and that would have made you bleed.
Oh.
And Whimsley, as you were helping her up, you suddenly you feel, and you are exposed right now, so naturally has an advantage.
Whimsley.
Got your bottom out
I think
now
I've given
too?
up and I'm just
your
letting him
bum's
hang
out.
out.
Your
Yeah.
bum's out as well.
So that's,
Your bum
He didn't have it around his ankles. Now they're around his ankles
Yeah,
because he took his
yeah.
belt off.
Now his bum's out.
yeah,
Going to
Now his
impede your
bum's out.
movement.
He doesn't wear underwear, turns out.
one action point to run up to you. It's got advantage because you're exposed, and it's going to add the bleeding enhancement, and it's going to use its last action point to make it double advantage.
Oh,
So
you
that's-
bastard.
One more. That is going to be a 20 to hit.
That is a heavy.
That is a heavy.
Not a brutal, though.
So you take 3 slashing damage, and I need you to make a physical save.
Jesus Christ. 17.
17. You save. You don't. You.
Was that 3 damage, sorry?
That is 3 damage. So yeah, as it comes and just slices your arse cheek, you tense just in time to make sure you're not bleeding heavily from the wound.
Small feet, but meaty ass.
And the clacking of bones is all around you. That is the end of their turn. Top of the round, Pyra and Whimsley. You're no longer exposed.
Great, thank you. Yeah, my trousers,
yeah.
I pulled them.
Great.
Pyra, it's your turn.
Is it? Great. Okay, great. I want to try and grapple the skeleton.
Okay.
Maybe with his belt. Can I try and tie its arms down?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, you can attempt to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be an action.
Yeah, so that'll be an opposed martial check.
Great.
So you roll your martial check. Ooh, he rolled well. You've got to beat a 21.
Did you say it was +4, Marshall?
Yeah.
16.
16.
So
Unfortunately, you
I didn't manage
grab him
to
on his
grab it.
neck, but he slips out of it easily, unfortunately.
God. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to spend a stamina to power attack it.
Great, so 1 action point, 1 stamina.
Yeah. 1 action, 1 stamina, power attack. Slash it with my sword
Great.
across the neck.
Great.
Ooh,
Very good.
18 + 4, 22.
22 is definitely a hit. Where's this physical? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a heavy hit.
Heavy hit.
Right.
Heavy hit.
And a +1 for the power attack. Right?
Oh, sorry,
Yes,
that's
that's
brutal.
one hit.
Sorry, no, that is brutal. That
Yeah,
is
I was about to
brutal
say,
hit.
I thought it must be
Sorry, yeah.
Brutal.
So, 1, 2, 3,
Brutal.
and power. That's 4 damage.
Can I also spend 1 as a save maneuver to make it bleed?
You can. I'll help you out there.
they
As you
can-
look at it,
yes,
you see
please.
this thing has no
Blood,
flesh.
right?
Oh, it can't
This
bleed.
is just bone and material.
I'm going to bleed.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Slitting it through. Why is it not?
That's kind of all I can.
Yeah,
Oh, I should have used your thing.
help die.
You can use it the next turn round. Can you save it, or you should use it?
I think it lasts a round.
Oh, so you do need to use it. Just roll it now. You might be able to get
So
another point.
I can just attack it and with the help die.
When you grant a help die, you do need to declare what type of check you're aiding them with. Yeah. But we're reminding ourselves. I can say you were doing
It
for
was,
an attack,
I
right?
knew she was going to stab something.
Yeah. You were right, helping onto her feet, so she has that stance ready to.
As I pull her up with the belt, like the leather perfectly, just like I don't know, sharpens her sword. That's how you
Nice.
sharpen swords.
With sharpened sword.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
It does, doesn't it? No. Yeah, and they sit there with their leather buckets and they just like sharpen their swords. I swear they've done that. I've seen someone.
Well, anyway,
in the comments
this,
below.
Yeah.
in this fight.
All the leather workers out there and blacksmiths watching.
What else did you?
I'm gonna try and slice its skull in half.
Fantastic. So
Yeah.
you're doing another attack?
Yes,
So this
another
one's a
attack.
disadvantage because you're doing two
attacks
in the same turn.
That is true, but I'll
But
get
you've got
my
your
help
help die. You've got a help
die.
die if
So
you
I'm
wanna
going
use
to
it.
help
Yeah,
die
yeah.
it. Which would be what? This one?
D8.
Yeah, no, the triangle-y one.
Triangle one?
No, not triangle, pyramid-y one.
This
Two
one.
pyramids,
Yeah.
butt to butt.
Yep. that's
This
it.
guy.
So you can roll
Okay.
together.
So I'm doing this and adding.
That's
You got to roll again.
no.
No, I've got disadvantage, haven't I?
Yeah, disadvantage.
Oh,
You
yeah,
got to roll
yeah.
again. Yeah.
You
And I
got-
take the lowest.
Yeah.
So it's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
And now.
And then I add on
your regular
my regular
D8.
attack thingy, which is what?
+4.
+4. Fine. So that would be
7. And you
7 + 5. 13.
13. That
No,
helped.
12. 12.
I believe
12.
it just hits. So yeah, you just you stumble and you lunge, you're a bit off balance, but just with that little help from Whimsley, you manage to connect and you do 1 damage.
1 damage.
nice.
My sword just cuts his skull a bit.
Little
Yeah.
slice.
Little slice.
And bits of bone shatter off this guy.
Nice.
All right. And your turn there?
That's it.
Happy, your turn.
Okay, Happy is going to spend 2 action points to overload magic.
Oh.
Not done this yet.
Is this a new thing?
This is a thing that, I've been able to do the whole time, but there's not really been a good opportunity. But he basically just sort of charges up. So again, like Godzilla style, electricity coming from the ground, going up through his feet. He's sort of going Super Saiyan, like going, it's filling him up with electricity. Then I'm going to use my new ability. This is a level 2 thing. I can use my, what are they called? It's a sorcerer.
your
The
sorcerer-
font of magic.
Yes.
Meta magic thing. Quicken spell. Spend a mana point to reduce the AP cost of a spell by 1.
Great.
Although I've just realised I can't do that because it's minimum of AP 1. But it's okay because I'm casting Lightning Bolt and I'm doing 2 action points to cast it. 1 in order to just cast the Lightning Bolt, and the second action point to make it chain Lightning Bolt. But I'm reducing the cost by 1 using Quicken spell, so spending a mana point to reduce it down to 1 again, and then spending that extra mana point to chain it again. So, what this results in is he charges up, he shoots a lightning bolt that's going to hit all 3 of them.
Wow.
And it costs me 1 mana to do and all my action points. I believe I've done all that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. And it does mean I have to immediately do a save to see if I'm exhausted by the overload
Ooh,
thing.
wow. Oh, cool. Interesting.
So it's a save. I passed that, 21.
Nice.
That part against my own self-save DC. So I don't get exhausted. It gives me +5 to the attack. That's the overload thing. Plus my regular +4.
And
So
is
this
this-
is
Oh, so
+9
plus
attack.
9 attack.
Is this
plus
one
9.
roll against all 3, or do you do rolls
It
separately?
is
for
one
each
roll against all 3.
Oh, okay, right.
So there's a lot of...
Yeah, there's one roll. Amazing.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah, that's 26.
26!
Come on.
Holy moly! So how much
Shatter
damage is
them.
that?
Yes. So that's a 26 to hit, and I believe it applies to all 3 because it's chaining from tush. They're all
Wow.
within 2 spaces of each other.
Great.
So it would be 2 lightning damage on each of them.
Each
Plus
one
whatever.
is brutal.
More than brutal? Or?
So when you're chaining
quite.
it, brutal only affects the first one.
Oh, okay,
So
great.
the other two just take 2 each.
Okay, and you're doing the closest one to you?
Yeah,
brutal?
the skeleton first. He takes the full brutal damage.
So, sorry, to remind me of the damage without the brutal?
2 lightning
Base.
damage.
2, then
So be 4.
4 in total.
Yeah.
Great.
And then
And
the
then
other
this-
2 take 2 each.
And this one.
That was great.
That was amazing.
Fantastic.
And I
We're
stay
just
overloaded.
both a bit in awe, like staring like.
Yeah,
So he
absolutely.
does
I'm just
atomic
So yeah, so you do that. You manage to like, you don't get exhausted. You're and his bones just a few of them crack and stuff, and he starts trembling. His bones rattle. You've shaken to his bones. Same with this one. The large hulking figure, however, just kind of shifts a little. Seems not to affect him quite as much.
Strong
Oh,
fella.
That's the only
this
thing I do
guy.
That was great, though.
It still was bothered, just not a heavy.
That's
not as heavy
really
as that.
cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Can I ask
fantastic.
you a question, Greg?
You can.
So, in what just happened on that round there was it went Bry and then Henry. But so if someone gets advantage, the whole round, it's not just the first round that they would go together.
I believe it's just
They
the
get
initiative
natural
order.
20.
Yeah.
Natural 20 for every single round. That is
Yeah.
the order.
Just makes the order, yeah.
oh wow. Okay, great.
So you get a chance to get the jump on everything at the start of
that's
combat. Or do like, combo moves and stuff.
Combo moves.
Yeah.
We should do some combo moves, Brad.
No, we should combo move.
Yes, we should. Yes, we should.
All business.
We'll talk later, Henry.
We'll talk later, Henry. I'm busy working out what my moves actually are.
Yeah, so Whimsley, you're on deck. So think about, but first was, as this large brute takes that a little bit, it kind of shifts his gaze to you a little bit, happy, but then back to these two figures in front of him, and he, and just from where he is, like one of his arms, you hear some creaking and cracking from it, and you see it shifts and elongates, and you see there are bits of sinew and bone and earth and bark that are holding his forearm and his bicep together, but it elongates. And then it does a sweeping attack
Oh no.
on both of you.
On both of us.
Yeah. So it spends that.
Can I do a reaction thing?
Of course, yeah.
Heroic parry.
Okay.
Right, so
Tell me
I
how that
can
works.
spend 1 stamina point, which is the only one I've got left, and an action point to. So a creature within one space, including myself, gets targeted by an attack, and I grant the target +5 PD.
So Whimsley is getting +5 physical defense. Amazing.
I get. Well, is it both of a creature within one space brackets, including yourself? Does that mean I can either give it to myself or the other person?
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, where are you
Are
putting
you?
your shield
Is he
or your
aiming
sword?
at?
But you can see him preparing, and you know that's going to be a heavy swing that's going to potentially smack both of you.
How much health
Oh,
you got?
who should I parry from then? I've only got 5 right now.
How much health you got?
I've got 5.
Oh,
But I
I will
it's difficult.
protect
I'm
you.
a healer, so I could heal you after.
I'll protect you. I'll protect you.
Oh.
I feel bad because your little tackle's out. And I just say to you, I've had a full glimpse. And then I heroic parry.
All right, this huge swing comes across. There's two of
She's such a pest.
She's such a pest. She's such a horrid pest.
And it's embarrassing because it is 3 furlengths. It is not. It's not. Yeah. Oh yeah. So
Long furs.
Long furs.
Three. It is three. It is 1/4 the length of a foot. So it's like that.
He's not a
That is
confident man.
15 to hit both of you.
Nothing wrong with it with size, man.
So,
Oh.
no, doesn't hit
No?
me.
Well, I have
And you've got +5.
PDR.
Yeah, +5 to your usual physical defense.
So yeah, I'm fine because that would be 19.
Great, fantastic.
Nice.
Mine's
Well
16.
done.
Because you
Nailed
parry,
that.
there's a head. It's you feel the brunt of it, and I need you both to make physical save. As you don't take any damage, but force is moving you.
17.
17, you're fine.
17.
You're both fine. As you both, you manage to to deflect most of the impact from this, and you both manage to stay on your feet. you're pretty sure that would have knocked you the fuck over.
Yes,
Right,
heroic
you
parry.
absolutely smashed that.
You're welcome.
Oh, oh God.
And he uses a move to, as he's
Hello.
shifting towards you, his arm pulls back in, and then you see bark and stone and bone. Like, you see the bone that's moving around him, this shifting around him. You see bits of bone, like arm bones and what do you call them? Shoulder blades, kind of shifting around to weird places on his body. And more bones come to the surface of the earth, and he just shields himself a little.
Ooh.
As he's granted himself 2 temporary HP. All right, that's the end of his turn. Whimsley, it's your turn.
I raise my hand, and suddenly my sword goes into my hand. So I've got my sword, and I am going to attack this small skeleton in front of me that's next to me.
Yep.
I'm going to attack it. I'm going to add a power attack on it. Oh, no. I have my sword. Hang on. I then cast a cantrip, which is called Lightning Blade, which is 1 action point. So like a big, like lots of lightning comes out of my sword, and then I'm going to attack it, and then I'm going to add a power attack to it, so it's +1. I'm using 2 hands.
Nice.
And after I've attacked it, I'm going to then knock it back,
Fantastic.
which would do damage to it.
Great.
So, okay, please let this work, because that would be cool. 11, 12, 13,
Yeah, you fully commit both hands to your sword, leaving your trousers around your ankles.
17.
17, that definitely hits, and that is a heavy.
That's a heavy hit.
Yes.
So, what happens? And the knockback, they have to roll for.
Oh, is there an opposed martial check?
I think so. I can't remember what it is now. Knockback is there's someone at home right now looking at this, going, "It's theirs." The target's pushed 1 space away. Up to every 5, it fails. It's saved by. So I think it would be a physical save, probably.
I believe if it's a physical, say it's a physical save or an opposed martial check.
It doesn't say. It says up to 1 additional space for every 5 it fails. It's saved by. So
A physical save.
Oh, physical save.
probably be a physical save, right?
What's the physical save? 12, isn't that right?
Yeah. Where's
Save
that?
DC 14.
14.
Well, it gets a 6, so definitely.
So
Fails by
basically,
5.
as I hit it, so I got it for was it 11, 12, 17. So that's heavy. So that's 2. Then
Your power?
+1, so that power is 3. And then as I push it back, suddenly as it leaves my space, the lightning kind of connects from my sword into its nose, and it takes another 2 damage. So that's 5 altogether.
So with your blade just like, appearing in your hand and 2 hands smash it like a baseball bat, bones just clatter. As you take it out, this guy had taken a lot of damage.
Oh wow! How many spaces was that away from me, by the way?
Pushed him away.
2 away, yeah?
2.
You knocked him back 2?
Great.
So he's dead. You killed him?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bones just scatter amongst the
Amazing.
thorny roots over there.
And as that happens, because that's the end of my turn. So, as that happened, I have a life drain. So as it goes away from me, all its bones, as it scatters around, suddenly all form into like this liquid mess, and then just kind of sucks up my thighs,
Oh,
up
your
my tiny
naked
little,
thighs.
along my little pecker, and then into my talisman. And I gain 2 HP.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those bones just dull,
What an
liquefy.
undignified death for that skeleton.
Yeah. You find as it trickles up your pecker, you feel it,
So horrible.
it's a little. It feels quite good as it kind of that constant itch you've had from the poison ivy has been reduced.
Oh
somewhat.
yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that constant itch.
Oh, it's like you've just been pseudocreme. Oh, honey. Skeleton
Pseudocreme to my
pseudocreme.
thighs. It's all like,
Skeldocreme.
Skeldocreme. God, there's some merch. Never sell.
Selling Skeldcreme.
All right, that's the end of your turn there.
Skeldocreme.
That's me. Thanks,
That's the
Greg.
end of
That's
your turn.
him.
All right, this one
Nice.
is going to back off,
Back.
and it's going to disengage.
Oh.
So disengage and move. It's so you can take an opportunity attack if you want because you're a martial class. It just still have disadvantage because it took the disengage action.
Should I just do it? Should I try and get it?
Keep your action point, probably.
Yeah.
The disadvantage is half of it.
Okay. Shifts back.
Is it running away?
No, just shifts back and throws some daggers at you. The daggers made of bone. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm so sorry. I've had too much juice.
The first one is a 19 to hit you, Pyra.
That does hit me, yeah.
And the second one with disadvantage misses you.
Okay. It's just a normal hit.
Yeah, it's just one piercing, this one.
1. Ooh.
A normal hit, was it? Not heavy?
Not heavy.
Then your physical damage reduction?
Of 1.
Yeah, that's your armor, right?
So yeah, you try and bring your shield up in time. You're too slow, but bing, bounces off your breastplate. You're fine.
Nice.
So yay! Well done, breastplate. I knew there was a use for you.
All right. And Pyra, it's your turn. You're currently just tangled a bit in these kind of roots. These.
Still. Oh.
Yeah. You're not grappled or stuff, but
They're there. Now, if I do a maneuver and just an attack maneuver, I get a stamina point back, right?
That's if you don't do a maneuver. If you attack, but without using a maneuver, you gain a stamina point. And then
Attack without a maneuver?
Then you spend the stamina point to do a maneuver on the next attack.
Okay, so I should probably do that. So I'll just attack it with my sword. The big guy.
yeah.
I think the big guy.
Sorry, when I said you're not grappled earlier, you are grappled right now. Sorry.
I
So
am
to get
grappled.
out of there, you'd have to make a check to try and get out of there.
I can't just try and swing at him.
Yeah, no, you can still attack him, but like, just
I've
if you
got
want to move,
disadvantage. Okay.
you'd no, you don't have disadvantage.
Okay, fine. I'm just grappled. I'm
Just if
stuck
you
in
wanted to
that
move
place.
from that place, you'd have to make a check to get yourself untangled.
Got you. Okay, I'm just going to try and swing at him
All right.
from a grapple position.
All right.
So just a simple attack with my sword. That's a natural 1.
Oh! No! You swing and you hit it, but then it's the bark on it kind of shifts and it pulls you off balance and you're exposed.
Oh my god, I'm exposed now.
Oh no!
Did your trousers fall down as
come
well?
down?
But I get my stamina point back. Have my trousers come down?
No, you know. You're not wearing your trousers are under your armour and stuff. It's
Alright,
much
fine,
harder for her to get her trousers down.
Securely in.
No trousers.
So I'm just exposed. I'm just exposed now. Okay, fine. Fine, but right, okay.
You still got more action points?
I know. One AP and 1 SP. What shall I do? Okay, I'm gonna try and taunt it.
Okay.
I can taunt all the enemies within 5 spaces. So even that little skeleton guy, he's only one,
Yeah.
right? He's getting taunted as well. Attack check or intimidate. I'll do the attack check versus mental save.
Okay.
And if I succeed, they're all taunted. That's
All right.
1 stamina and 1 AP. Okay.
So you've got to
So
roll
attack check.
your check, yeah?
23.
23. They both do not beat that. So what does that mean now? They're both
Taunted.
taunted.
Which I
that do?
can't remember what that is. But then-
Taunted means they have disadvantage against any creatures other than you.
Oh, nice.
Great. So you guys should.
So we're okay.
Right. So they've got a disadvantage
yeah.
against you now.
How do you
That's
taunt
great.
them? Just as that one kind of is shifted and you get off balance, the other one is like backed off and threw a dagger and bounced off you. How do you taunt these two undead creatures?
I'm like, I hold my sword up like that, and I'm like, look at yourselves. Look at yourselves. Think about what you're doing. You brutes. Have you ever assessed your life choices?
I'm more embarrassed for you, and I've got
It
my
works.
dicks
It
out.
It works.
It worked. Both,
did fucking work.
It works.
Absolutely
both of them
worked.
catch
They're
their
like-
reflection in
I've
this
never seen
blade.
their reflections.
Yeah, and there's just something disgusting them and the anger, and they're focused in on you.
Yeah.
Great.
I love that worked.
It did. Funny.
Fantastic.
It
All
really
right.
did.
And you return that? Anything else?
I do have 1
One more action
AP
point?
left. So I should try and attack it again?
Yeah.
You're
just
going
go for it.
to attack
then
with disadvantage?
I would have a disadvantage then, wouldn't I?
That's fine, yeah.
There's
Let's
loads
do
of
it.
options. Or you can take the dodge action. You can try and
Oh,
get
or
out.
I could try and free myself out of the. Can I try and like get myself out of the grapple?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'll try and
that's a good idea.
slice at all of the things and get out of that.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it an attack check. Yeah, there was a save thing, but no. Make it
Or 21.
a 21. You
rolling quite well
you
today.
show them that, and then you just swing around expertly and crack at these things, and you're free.
Yay.
And,
Very nice.
You can be on this space or that space.
I'll be
I'd
on
say
that.
move away, mate.
Yeah.
Because he's going to go
Oh,
for
can
you
I
now.
can I move away behind?
Yeah, that's good because you
It'll
kind
have
of.
to be a square next to where you.
Oh,
just
does
were.
it? Okay, I'll move one away from him then. Further
One
away.
away?
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, great.
Fantastic! I tricked you into letting him get an opportunity attack. Thank you very much.
You did well.
You're doing well.
Damn it, I've got no
Gave
points.
the
though.
impression that was allowed, didn't it?
You did.
Yeah, that is allowed.
It is
That is
allowed.
That
but
is
he's
totally
not
allowed.
wrong.
Yeah.
But I didn't realise you weren't our friend in this game.
Yeah. Does 17 hit you?
Greg. Yes, it does.
As you hackle.
But it, but wait, with
With
no, it
physical
would still
damage
no, it
resist?
still would because it would be 16, wouldn't it? So yeah.
Yeah, but
It
you
does.
have the one physical damage resist. How much damage would
Yes.
it do?
Oh, so that would be 2 damage, but it's down to 1.
Okay, fine.
It slams you.
I don't like that.
Oh,
You didn't like what Greg did there?
I didn't like what
Trying to
Greg
give you
did
more of a challenge. You guys are like nailing this.
you thought he was on our side, eh?
there. I didn't like what
Can
he
you
did there.
think tactically?
can't trust
It'd be
him.
rubbish though if he
Well,
wasn't trying to actually kill us.
I might
We
need
have
to-
stakes
Yeah,
to
but
this.
I'm going to
Healing
kill your little
potions,
skeleton friends now.
Good. Great. Paint the
do.
picture. That's what I want. I want an exciting adventure. Not a walk in the park. All right.
Okay.
Happy, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to run the 3 spaces north, please. 1, 2, 3. In fact, 4 spaces north. Sorry. Then I'm going to fire a lightning bolt at the skeleton who's run away.
Fantastic.
Oh, I
Go
need
for
to
it.
do my exhaustion check first. It happens at the beginning of every turn.
Oh, really? Does
how long?
it keep going?
As long as I'm overloaded. I think I passed that as well with an 18, so I'm fine.
Fantastic. I've just remembered you were exposed earlier from your natural one.
I am, yeah.
Ooh.
It rolls lower, so don't worry. It's fine. No. Carry on.
So now, so I'm not exhausted. I make a spell attack against the skeleton with 1 AP for extra lightning damage.
Go for it.
I also spend another mana point to reduce the AP cost by 1, so it's only costing me 1 to do the whole thing.
Fantastic.
And this is a +9 to hit.
+9, amazing.
That's an 18.
18 definitely hits. It is a heavy, I believe. It is a heavy.
Ooh. So that's 3 lightning damage plus 1 for heavy. So 4 lightning damage.
4 lightning damage.
good
Its
do.
ribcage just explodes and shatters and it's gone.
Hey!
Blew up your skeleton friend. And then I use my last point of movement to move in next to the big old fella. Hello. And then I use my remaining 3 action points to do a big old hammer swing attack against him.
Oh, fantastic.
So I'm going to give myself an advantage. Sorry, my last 2 action points. Yeah, give myself an advantage and to hit him with a hammer.
Go for it.
Big hammer hit.
Big hammer hit.
This is just my regular +4, but 19 to hit.
Wow.
19 definitely hits, and that is a heavy.
Yay.
Sorry, it's 20.
20, heavy.
Okay. And that's a warhammer, so just 1 damage. But
1
plus
damage.
so 2.
2 damage.
Whee!
Fantastic, yeah. So you just run up, fire that lightning, and then just in the same moment smash into this thing, and chunks of earth just fly off it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that bark, that bone that had come to the surface, you shatter, and you take out all of that temporary HP. Fantastic. Du-du. All right. Nice.
One
Oh,
guy
now
left.
it's
That
turn.
was so great.
Left.
Its turn. It's got less AP because it took its attack of opportunity against you, and now it turns after being hit by you and goes to grab you. Has disadvantage because
Yes.
it's taunted,
Exactly.
He.
so it's going to use 1 extra to make it a straight roll. Ooh, so that is 16
16 hits.
hits,
Regular hit.
and it attempts to grapple you, smashes you,
How
and
much
it
damage
tries.
does it do?
Oh, sorry, that's 2 damage.
2 damage. I immediately use a reaction to do returning shock,
Right.
which costs me 1 AP plus a mana point. And I make a spell check against his physical defense
Go for it.
with my regular +5 because I'm still overloaded.
Wow.
So that's 22.
22, that is a heavy hit.
Adds 3 lightning damage plus 1, 4.
4. So yeah, it grabs you around like the chest, and you shock it back, and it kind of shudders a bit, but bits of the lightning kind of sparks off some of it uneffectively.
It's resisting my
It's
lightning
resisting, but it's still taking some.
damage.
Fantastic.
So he's grabbing this big electric turret.
Yeah. Yes.
Excellent.
You see his kind of face even like shifting, and there's a bit of his face, this earthen face kind of splits across a bit, and there's two different shaped skulls inside of it shifting around. One kind of looks dwarven and one looks humanoid. Human. And its last action point, yeah, no, it's going to attempt to grapple you, so I need a martial check. Oh, it rolled a natural 20.
I'm not gonna pass that. No, not a natural 20.
Well, just all it means is it's got you. You're grappled. Your speed is 0. Yes.
Does it not have a disadvantage on that as well?
Taunted.
I love when your head disappears.
I'll check in the burrow. I'm not sure, but I'll roll again. 18.
18. Well, my martial check was 22.
Oh, fantastic. Then we'll say he doesn't. Yeah, you slip out.
Distracted by Pyra and her sword.
Exactly. Yeah, still thinking about that
Hurt him deeply.
So you're not grappled, and a bit of that lightning does kind of explode off one little finger, which loses grip.
Cool.
Awesome. All right, now there's no skeleton. It's Whimsley's turn anyway. Whimsley.
So I'm going to take out my sword. Take out my
Which
bloody
one?
sword. My big one. And I take out that power attack, standard attack. I'm going to try and just chop its ear off.
All right, go for it.
That is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's 10. 10.
Yeah, unfortunately, you go to chop his ear off. You his ear's gone. You never had one. Shit.
Oh damn! And then I just get angry and I grab it, I pull it close, and I cast Psychic Fear, which is where I whisper a discordant melody to one creature of your choice, and I'm just like, your friends are dead now.
That's so great.
That was such a good Discord melody. That was 80s.
Your friends are dead now.
And that is 22.
22. And is that a? It's a mystical.
Sorry, it's a spell check against the target's MD, and it makes an intelligence save.
A mystical defense. So 22. You definitely do a brutal.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got to make an intelligence save. It's not intelligent. No, 2.
Great. So the target takes 2 psychic damage, but it takes 4 because you said it was brutal, right?
Yeah.
So it takes 4. Then, if it has any AP, the target spends 1 AP to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Fantastic.
Which means that then... Oh, no, it wouldn't work. Sorry, I thought it would get an opportunity attack, but we actually don't because we're not martial classes.
I am.
You're not next to it, though.
Oh, I see what you mean.
But yeah, it's 5 spaces away from me, I assume, or 4, whatever it is.
Is this thing undead?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes, most certainly. You can see it's
radiant damage is the one to use.
It's grotesque. It is made from earth, bark, and bone, and little bits of flesh.
Okay, great.
We've seen radiant damage do extra damage.
Yeah, I need to go back to using that spell.
And how much? It was 4 psychic damage, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
So as you do that discordant melody, it kind of shifts, and its head kind of collapses into its chest and shifts around, and it kind of shudders, and there's weird, unearthly kind of sounds coming from it, and its torso slumps off the legs, but then rights itself as it is struggling to keep itself together, but it is now in 2 parts.
Oh.
I don't have 2 halves of that, so these different bones are going to represent.
Okay.
This is the lower half.
So we're going to be attacking, what? Legs?
2 things.
This is the upper half.
Okay.
And as it sloths off that the legs, you see bone and earth and bark kind of springing from the waistline, and there's kind of these like spines and arm bones and hands that are kind of forming, and they're kind of reaching out and grabbing at you. It is weird.
That's terrifying.
And from the one that's the upper torso, its face keeps exposing those two skulls, and then a small hand just kind of reaches out of one of the eye sockets at you as well. As it's struggling to keep its form. Great.
Leave it.
What?
We could just leave it. It will just take ages to drag itself to
Something
us.
going on there.
You're not well.
You are no.
Pyra, it's your turn as you see this thing back away from you, and then just this horrifying form has now become even more grotesque and strange.
Well, Pyra suddenly remembers that she has the Sylvan Heart Shard. And so she gets it out and holds it up, shouts, "Flubber!" And obviously, you know, the gem, it's activated, and a bright light shines, and all the undead creatures within a range of 10 must make a mental save.
Yeah. One of them definitely succeeds.
One of them
the legs, but the torso, the one with the head, definitely doesn't.
Okay, well, the successful one, it still takes 1 radiant damage, but is not frightened. The other one takes 2 radiant damage and is frightened until the end of their next turn.
Fantastic.
Good.
That's great.
Thank you, Shard.
Should have used that right at the beginning.
I know, mate, I know, I can't
You can only
believe
use it twice a day, so you know.
Twice a day, we only got one more time
hurts.
to use it. I thought maybe we'd need it later, but we need it.
And also as a reminder, when you used it twice a day last time, the cracks in it.
Got worse.
Oh, yeah. We've got one more use today, though.
Yeah.
That might help us exiting.
And more use. Like brushing your teeth. Twice a day. Done.
It's 2 damage on the one. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So the. I'm sorry. What was the other thing? They were frightened. Yeah.
Yeah, frightened.
So
So is
when
are the legs frightened or the torso frightened?
The torso is frightened.
The torso is frightened. That makes sense.
The legs aren't. And it's on their turn they run, isn't it? I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. Great.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So that's
yes. So that
one
light
thing.
fills the chamber.
Yeah. And then, okay, so that was a maneuver. So that was a maneuver. So that wasn't a thing, right? So I get a stamina point back.
That was.
Okay, so confused.
What have you
That
done
was
a
using a
regular
magical
attack?
item. That wasn't an attack. wasn't it?
Okay, fine. Fine. I will just. What shall I do? I'll power attack it.
Yeah.
Right.
Going for the legs, near.
Yeah, the whatever's closest. I shall power attack.
All right. You one AP to move. You've got to close the.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. And then power attack.
All right.
Boosh boosh. 1 AP to move, so that'll give me a stamina. So then I'll re-spend the stamina and then the attack for the power. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah, great. Okay, good.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Christ.
Sorry. Now they're in these 2 halves. There's a horrible stench from them, and I now need you, who's just moved closer, to make a physical save, please.
Oh, physical. 16 plus 2, 18?
You resist it. You approach, and that sudden, you inhale it, but you manage to keep your constitution.
I used to stink, guys. Pyra knows what a bad smell is. She's used to this.
So hang on. So even though you didn't watch, Pyra knew that she smelled bad.
I don't know, I think she just got so used to the
You got
smell of
immune to it.
herself.
Yeah.
Now
That
she
maybe
knows
she's
in
slightly
comparison,
immune to
yeah.
undead smell. In this instance, anyway. She's like, I don't know. All right. Okay, so then I do I get to
Yes,
do my
you
attack.
resist that stench, and you.
So this is for power attack. 9 plus 4 is 13.
13 definitely hits.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. As they're now moving even slower.
Great.
Does that 1 damage?
2.
2 damage.
Yeah,
2 damage.
2 damage.
You hack into this grotesque mass of bones and flesh and bark and earth, and it is struggling to stay up. These kind of bits of bone kind of like tendrils kind of whipping around, and you just chop a few down. They both bits of it look like they're struggling.
Yeah.
After the beating you've been giving them. Awesome. Happy, it's your turn.
I'm going to stop my overload.
Okay.
Calm down again. Oh, blimey. and just move in and attack with the warhammer because it's resisting my lightning damage. So I'm just gonna give the one that Pyra attacked. So I'll move west. Yes, there we go.
Okay, you move in, and then that stench hits your nostrils as well.
Wow.
Can you roll a physical save for me, please?
Forgot about the stench. That's 15.
15. You managed to keep your dinner down. Yeah, you're okay. You're not affected by it.
Oh dear. Then I am just going to hit it with my warhammer, and it'll be. So I've used a reaction. It was 1 to move, and then I'll do an advantage attack with the warhammer.
Go for it.
Hello. That's 13.
13 hits. Not heavy.
No, just a regular hit with a war. Oh, sorry, 15. 15, in fact.
15. It is a heavy hit.
Great.
So how do you smash this lower half to pieces?
I aim for the dick. Bang! Just a big overhead swing with the warhammer directly onto the dick.
Down the green.
Please.
Sure, yeah. We'll say at this moment the kind of bones that are shifting and moving. One of them
I'm keeping
pokes
an eye
down,
out, looking for a glimpse.
down through where the crotch would be.
There it is!
And
Bang!
2 halves.
I got a glimpse.
It's fun getting a glimpse.
It is fun getting a glimpse. You're right.
And those animated bits of
Sneaky.
bone and earth and bark just become lifeless mounds on the floor. Great. Awesome. Any more?
That's me.
All right. And next up, it is the torso. So this torso, which has still got these huge arms and stuff, it's dragged itself closer. To both of you. And it's going for you, Happy. It's your,
Is it disadvantaged still? Is it still taunted?
I believe that round lasts for 1
Was it only a round?
round. Where is it the same round? Because it didn't.
No, it's been a round, I think.
It's been around. But yes, it tries to. It's just going to like frenzy mode now, and it's just kind of pushing itself along. Bits of it falling off behind it. And it's definitely going to use 2 action points to give himself advantage. Oh dear, that's a 22 to hit.
Oh, that's going to be brutal. No, it's heavy, not brutal.
Heavy, so it just kind of grabs you by the thigh really hard, and you feel like immense pain. And then it's going to.
How much does that do?
That's 2 damage. Sorry, 2 damage. 2 damage, yeah, because its base attack damage has gone down since there was been half, but it did a heavy, so 2 damage. And then
I will returning shock.
Okay, go for it.
Even though it's weak against it, I may as well.
Go for it.
They'll check. 14.
Against his speed, yeah, that hits.
That's 3 lightning damage.
3 lightning damage reduced. It shocks into it. Kind of grounds itself in the stone beneath it, but it still took some. And now it's going to attempt to. No, it's just going to attempt a disadvantage. Another attack on you. It's not going to try and grapple you this time. Good thing it was disadvantage because that's a natural 20 and a 13.
13 is not enough.
Yeah, so it grabs you by the thigh, and with the shock kind of stops it. You feel its grip was going to kind of squeeze even harder, but your shock just made it tense up the other way, and its form doesn't squeeze harder. You don't take extra damage.
Excellent.
All right, it is looking like it's on its last legs. Pyra's your turn.
Is it?
No, Whimsley. Sorry, Whimsley.
Whimsley. So I'm just gonna go north east. There, and I'm going to just guiding bolt it. So knowing that it's doesn't really like the old holy glow, I'm going to turn around, and it's just going to burst out of my talisman. Great holy glow. Thank you.
The old George Michael faithful.
Yeah. And actually, because I really want this to go well, that's 2. I'm going to do doubled advantage on this.
Go for it.
Wow.
3, 5.
Holy shit.
I get one more.
Please go.
12. Okay, that is 16.
Thank God you
Fine.
did that.
Yeah. 16.
You look forward. You fire this bolt of magic energy, which goes up into the air, but you manage to steer it down. And,
No.
like a sky beam, mini sky beam just hits it. And how does it look? How does this go as you finish this off?
Oh yeah, so massive glow. It's all kind of like that. I'm trying to use my little antenna to say like. Had to bring it back to my dick again, didn't I? It's a little dick.
Antenna.
And it suddenly comes down, it smashes into it, and you hear me roar.
Trousers down. With a full erection. Guiding a beam. Screaming into the air.
Penis guiding it like a little antenna.
And I'm like, oh! And it dies. It sucks back up, back into me.
Oh, God.
And I...
Oh.
That's not supposed
I didn't
to be
like the way
sexual.
that ended.
And is it dead? That works?
I love how you described everything apart from the creature.
And it's dead.
And you look down, you see it's just it is burning up from that radiant energy, and it's just, and most of it disappears, just singed bone and flesh and wood and earth on the floor. And
We're just looking at you like, oh.
so this entire fight you've just been shuffling around with your dick out.
Wait, Whimsley, put your pants on.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry. I
I
apologise.
think it's because he's in a long-distance relationship and
Yes.
he's just experiencing a
Now
lot of
he's been
pent-up...
used.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be unused. Do you know what I
He
mean?
lost his virginity and it's turned him into a horrible problem.
Maniac. Sex maniac.
Also, I've just remembered that you're dressed as a zombie, so your top half is this mangled, horrible zombie version. Prestige.
Still a beret.
This is the name of the episode. The Pristine Pricks.
Oh, dear.
So, after that moment, you're looking at each other.
Wow.
Why are we doing
Yeah,
this
these
again?
undead things are no more. And you look around the echoes of your fight kind of subside, and you look up and you see these three strange, twisted statue things in front of you, and this another large door. And that's where we're going to go into a break.
From members of Mischief Theater comes Hell or High Rollers.
Oh, I have many partners. I'm a sexy dragon.
A comedy podcast like no other.
You know, I've never had a friend.
Oh.
Survive long enough.
11 years old, shame on you. When I was your age, I was 15.
Listen to Hell or High Rollers wherever you get your podcasts. And if you don't like it, you can go to hell. Or highrollers.com and learn why you're wrong.
You can have my inspiration point back if we can erase the last minute.
And welcome back. Hey! So, yes, we pick up from there just after these reanimated corpses no longer animated.
I've just realised, guys, that we didn't even need to come down here at all.
Why?
We were supposed to be rescuing those guys upstairs. Why did we come down here?
No,
For adventure.
for adventure. And also, we think that the man on the other side of the rat skull might be down here.
Oh, okay. Oh,
You know
yeah.
the guy that you pretended
That
to
guy
be
we were
someone,
chatting to.
Victor's person.
How's he got signal down here?
It's a great question. Perhaps he's using.
Maybe that's why because I can't remember the reason we came down here. Maybe we came down to ask him that question.
Maybe he's got excellent Wi-Fi, and it was through the Wi-Fi.
Do we still have our rat skull? That go.
You swallowed it.
You swallowed it.
Shall I regurgitate?
You could.
We could check
Absolutely.
I think first of all, you should pull your trousers up.
But
You're enjoying it, aren't you?
I've not had that much air.
I think it's had plenty of air now.
Okay,
And then
fine.
there was a point during that fight where you... There's a point where you were exposed, and I did get a glimpse of that as well.
My trousers stayed perfectly
Your
on.
trousers did stay on,
Yes.
but one of your tits fell out.
Damn it, I didn't think anyone saw that.
Just a glimpse. Just a glimpse. Right. What?
Another stone door looms before you.
Oh, it's cold.
Its surface etched with strange weathered patterns. Standing in front of the door are three grotesque statues, each resembling a twisted gargoyle of some sort with hollow eyes and open mouths. The statues are arranged in a triangle.
we all have the same thought. We all need to put dicks in these mouths.
Why is this always so outrageously?
do what you want. God, the statues are arranged in a triangle. Each one gazing or pointing at another in an eerie, unending cycle. I'm done.
That was it. Okay, but there's no door handle.
There is a good point. There is no door handle on this. It's just that there's all these kind of weird markings and etchings and stuff. But it's large. It's probably about 15 feet high, and it seems to be sealed shut.
Three statues, open mouths, looking
Pointing
at each other. Pointing at each other.
Looking and
They're
pointing.
all in kind of different kind of poses, but yeah, each one seems to be facing another.
In like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
In a never-ending cycle.
Circle jerk kind
Circle.
of thing. He wants to suck him, he wants to suck him.
A trio. Maybe it's the three of us.
Oh, what should we do? Stare at each other with our mouths open?
Maybe.
What would that do?
Oh, hang on, eyes. Eyes and mouths. Eyes and mouths.
Eyes and mouths. Well
Do we
done.
have eyes?
I go up.
No.
No.
Not that.
No, but that's true.
The corpses.
Eyes and
I'm going to go look, see if they have eyes. They
No, they didn't have eyes.
No, they didn't know.
They didn't have eyes.
Oh, okay. I go up to one of them and I just stare in the mouth.
You approach one of these gargoyles. Yeah. Yeah. You look into the mouth and it is hollow. Looks like it's pitch black in there and it looks like it descends.
But him putting his eye in doesn't do anything. Like
that
going
was
there.
Putting his eye in the mouth. Your own eye.
Well, I'm
No,
kinda
he's just
looking
doing
at
that
it.
like that.
I'm just like, yeah. My eyes can come out there.
Pop your hand in there.
Put my hand in
Put your
there.
hand in its mouth.
Greg, should I put my hand in?
Don't ask him. Don't ask him. Look at me. Look at
Whimsley.
me. Don't look over there. Look at me.
Whimsley.
Look at me. Pop your hand in his mouth.
Put your hand in his mouth.
Go on, pop a little hand in.
Put your hand.
When you put your little hand in your mouth.
Because you said you're a brave one. Go on.
When did I talk about in the... Oh, fuck it.
You shove your hand in one of their mouths.
And I roar.
What's this about? Is this a confidence thing?
He's so confident.
You shove your hand in. It doesn't get too far. The hole's like not massive, whatever, but you shove it in quite far, and it's just cold stone.
Oh.
You don't feel anything.
Oh.
Chop his hand off.
All right. No, that was...
Eat your hand, mate.
At the base of the statue, though,
Oh.
you can see some what looks like words etched at the base.
Quickly look at those words.
I'll keep my hand there.
All right,
And I'm like,
I have
look at the words.
All right, go on then.
Oh, no, sorry.
No,
Do you do it?
you're the smart one.
Yeah, I'll look at the words.
You're reading.
I'll read them.
I don't read words.
What are they written in? Can I tell?
You can. The common tongue.
All right, perfect.
Oh,
It's
good.
just words, guys.
This one reads, "It flows but has no sea. Its life's a river inside of thee. He hungers for it."
He wants us to piss in his mouth.
Wait, say it one more. Read it one more time.
It flows but has no sea. Its
It's
life's
piss.
a river inside of thee. He hungers for it.
100% he wants us to piss in his mouth.
Oh no! Maybe you were.
If you
maybe you were
planned
bang on.
something where you were like, I'm going to get them to piss in some gargoyles' mouths, I would be...
You pissed against the wall. Maybe there was something calling
I don't have
you.
to give you any push in that direction. You do that yourselves.
Wait. I don't think it would be piss in its mouth.
No.
Do you
I
not
feel
think
like
so?
that's unlikely. But what else
Spit.
flows in you
Spit
like
in
a
its
river?
mouth.
No, I was going to say spit in its mouth.
You piss in one. I'll spit in one, and you
I'll
can.
come in the other. Let's sexually assault these statues, guys.
This is so horrendous.
That's not what I was going to say.
Good. I just wanted to triple check.
Yeah, no, we're on the same page.
All right, good. Because
I'm
we're
gonna-
warriors.
You shouldn't be seen to be
We're
doing that
not
kind of thing.
walking around sexually assaulting ancient tombs. That's not what we're here for. To
that's-
desecrate tombs with our seed.
It wasn't part of the manifesto.
No, heroes.
All right, what were you
I was
thinking?
going to say something that flows like a river inside you, but isn't piss. Could be blood. Blood.
Blood.
Is there a tooth on the gargoyle with my hand in?
Oh.
Yeah. There's some sharp kind of
I
stuff.
pull it back slightly so I cut my hand and then let myself drip inside it.
Oh, you do, and blood starts kind of staining the stone and trickling down. Nothing happens.
Oh, shit.
But what about the other well, maybe we all need to do it inside each of their
At the
mouths.
same time, yeah.
Oh, maybe.
I continue to bleed.
Does one of us want to just push the door? Because I pushed the other door.
Oh, shit, yeah. Push the door.
Can I push the door to see
Try
if
and
it
push the
opens?
door, and it doesn't.
Right, okay.
At all.
Just to
Can
check.
we just check the base of the other statue, see if there's other
course you
words
can.
there?
Another one closer to the door. It says, "It can grow, but has no seed.
God.
It's what many want, but few truly need. She hungers for it."
It's your penis.
It's your penis, isn't it?
I can't bleed in one mouth and put my dick in the other. Someone else is going to take one.
Yes, you can.
I can't stretch it.
I've been through a party where I
And the third statue?
What's the bottom of the
The
third
third
one?
statue.
Yeah.
Oh no,
What is it?
It's hard,
Greg.
yet it's part of you.
Yeah.
It helps you move and stand up too. He hungers for it.
He wants cock. He wants cock.
Okay,
hard.
okay, there was two.
It's inside of you.
It's hard.
And it's inside of you?
It's
part of
hard,
you.
yet it's part of you. It helps you move and stand up too.
Bone.
He hungers for it.
Bones, blood,
help you
and
move, but I mean, other
bones.
things help you move. I guess bone.
What else is
It's
hard?
hard and part of you and helps you stand
be,
up.
otherwise
It's
we're
probably
gonna-
fucking bone.
Let's go with bone, blood, and what's the third thing?
Go again on the other one.
The second one.
It can grow, but has no seed. It's what many want, but few truly need. She hungers for it.
Flesh. Maybe.
Why?
Many, like the desires of flesh. Like wanting the carnal thing.
Oh,
Put your
yeah.
finger in it.
Maybe
You've got another finger in
Maybe
there.
it's bone, blood, and flesh. Those feel like
That
would be-
seems
that makes
right,
sense,
doesn't it?
yeah.
You put a bit of... You don't have skin. I'll put some skin.
Yeah.
I'll put some skin in one.
How are you doing that? You're
without
shaving skin off.
bone.
Wait, we're both scaly. And we're all scaly.
Why
We're a
am
scaly
I-
bunch.
No, I'm an elf.
Oh, you've got.
I'm
you're
half
both
elf.
a bit elf.
Yeah, a bit elf.
You've got the
I
skin.
reckon I've got some
You've got
skin.
some elf skin. Okay.
And then, how are we getting a bone?
From the corpse, the skeleton. Are there any remains? Of
Yeah, there's bones around.
Fingy!
Have a bit
Oh,
of bone.
fine.
I can't remember where we were with Fingy.
There's a skeleton there.
You got a new fingy.
Okay.
You
I've
did
got
get a new finger, yeah.
So I take a bone from the skeleton, pop it in the mouth of the
Third.
Hard
one that wants a hard
Sure.
bit of bone. We've got blood in the other one.
You've bled already, and then bit of flesh. I just bite into my finger and rip a bit of skin
Oh,
off.
God.
Put that in.
Ooh, roll a physical save to see if you don't
Oh,
take
it's
damage.
only
Pull the whole
little. It's
finger
just
off.
like, I bite my nail. Oh.
It's a low DC, don't worry. But well, do worry. Just in case. If you roll lower than a 5,
Plus 3.
9. No, sorry.
Plus 3.
12.
you're fine. Yeah. You
Okay.
get a chunk of it. That stinks.
That's
It
gonna
does
hurt.
sting a bit.
That's going to bleed quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you put another one.
Anything happen? Or are we on totally the wrong track?
You wait for a second. You do hear a slight sound of stone grinding, just a brief little
Right.
Maybe we need more.
from each statue. It's ever so slight, but then nothing seems to happen.
All right, so we're on the right track, but we're wrong.
I think maybe we need to really.
Whenever
like,
it's
do a lot.
healing, I'm just continuing to cut my hand, just so you know, bleeding
Slice
it.
your hand up.
Just
a lot of blood.
piling a lot of blood in there.
Physical save then.
Yeah.
Is it making? Is there any indication that's
23.
working?
You're fine. No, there's nothing, not much happening. No.
What if
I'll read the things again.
Okay.
If you have a look around, if you want to read the things again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll describe the scene, yeah. So, there's these 3 statues, each one facing another, or like gaze upon another in a kind of cycle. Some have their kind of fingers pointing at them. One is all these grotesque figures, but each one is looking at another.
Yeah.
It flows but has no sea. Its life's a river inside of thee. He hungers for it. It can grow but has no seed. It's what many want but few truly need. She hungers for it. It's hard, yet it's part of you. It helps you move and stand up too. He hungers for it.
Could the second one be hair?
Yeah, because maybe that's better, because flesh, few truly need. Most people would need flesh, wouldn't they?
But you don't need hair.
But you don't need hair.
I pluck a bit of Pyra's hair out and I stick it in the mouth.
Ow!
Nothing happens.
I think maybe we've got them all in the wrong place because they're all looking at the other one and being like, he needs it. So if we move them around
That's
one,
so good. That's
maybe that
so
would help.
good. We do that.
So who is the blood one looking at?
The blood one looks at the second one. Yeah.
So we just move everything
we
around
move
one.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so you put the blood in the one. It flows but has no seed.
Yeah.
The one that one faces.
Yeah, the one that each of them is facing.
But it says he needs it.
Are they male and female statues?
It's hard to tell. The one looks a little more feminine. Yeah.
Okay,
And
great.
which one is the one that looks more feminine?
The one that can grow but has no seed. It's what many want but few truly need. She hungers for it. That
So
statue
that is the one
facing the one that looks a bit more feminine.
Yes, great.
Facing the more feminine. Yeah.
We put it in the one that the things that they need.
Yeah.
What do you put in that mouth?
So let's try.
Should we do
blood,
flesh or hair?
Bone
I think
and
hair, maybe.
hair.
Hair.
Or it could be.
Well, yeah, because she needs it, and the one that's saying that is looking at the feminine one. So yeah, put the hair in the.
Yeah, but what people want but truly need.
But don't need.
Don't need.
Don't
that's the
really
thing.
need.
But it grows as well.
Hair. Yeah, hair's more
Grows, but
likely
has
than
no
flesh, right?
Seed.
Seed.
People want it but don't truly need it. That's the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
It can grow but has no seed. It's what many want but few truly need.
You know what I think? Let's just put them in
Money.
the right one.
Money.
Grows, has no seed. A lot of want it. I mean, people do need money.
Yeah.
But
Gold. Something.
was there any reaction when we put the blood and the bone in?
Again, a slight sound of something grinding, but not much.
When we put them in the ones they were all looking at.
So have we tried this and it's not made a difference?
No, you see, you get the sense that whatever mechanism is here is reacting to what you're doing, but just something is missing. You're just not quite.
Getting it.
Haven't quite got it.
We haven't quite got it.
I think it needs us to piss in its mouth.
Flowing blood makes sense.
Does.
Shall I try putting a coin in?
Yeah.
Gold coin.
Hold on.
Great, yeah,
We
sure,
put a
sure.
gold coin in the
From the bank
Okay.
into the
Yeah, you put
gargoyle's
them all.
mouth.
Yeah, you put them all in.
Yeah.
Another slight grind. And then a heavier one. Each one starts grinding. You hear this kind of sickening crunch from one with bone. This horrible kind of like slurping sound from one with the blood. And a kind of bending of metal. The other has some mechanisms in there pulling these things down. And each of these statues start turning.
Yes.
And the door
Yes, guys.
starts opening.
That was real teamwork.
That was great.
That was clever, and we figured it out.
Well
and it
done.
was-
And we didn't just instantly just piss in his mouth.
We didn't
No,
even
we
think, we didn't
didn't.
even go that far.
We held back and we really thought about it. I'm really proud of us.
Yeah, we got there. We nearly went with piss, come and spit.
We could have been there for a while.
Jacking off in the mouth.
So the large stone door shudders slightly. Dust and debris falls to the floor as it slowly swings open, grinding. And you step through.
Yeah.
You step through into darkness. And there's this eerie, foreboding mist that seems to crawl along the floor in this place. In the small, even with your dark vision, you can only see a certain distance in front of you in this darkness. And there are pillars in front of you and wide spaces between each pillar. Think of the Mines of Moria in Lord of the Rings when they run through that place and there's that kind of large thing. However, you can't see the ceiling. It's so dark in here. This seems to be a large, open, labyrinth-like space. And that's where we're going to end today's session. So join us next time on Action Point Zero.